All right, welcome everybody. Made Biker here. Listen, I got to get TikTok logged in here. Man, I had a busy morning. I've been running all over. Actually, all right, here we go. Let's get these guys up. All right, there we go. Let's hope everything is working correctly because we did make some changes. We did some big, huge system improvements here last night. With some new hardware and stuff. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of PoE 1, Path of Exile today. You guys saw yesterday I was streaming Dune. I just do not recommend that game. Not now. It's not a bad game. It's just, it's got some bugs. It needs to cook a little longer. It needs a few more updates. I probably will never play it again just because I really can't stand the controls in the game. Even when you're using your controller, it's just not doesn't seem like it's a very well thought out system, in my opinion. But anyway, let's get things rolling here. I'm wondering if I should relocate my camera here, but I think we're all right. What's up, Faulty? Absolutely. Yeah, bro, Dune, I just can't recommend it. That game yesterday, messed around with it a little bit more yesterday afternoon. It's just, I don't know, man. It's got some problems. It's just clunky, just hard to use. I didn't like it. You know what it gave me? It gave me Sons of the Forest vibe. If you've ever played Sons of the Forest, exact same game. It really is. Same game, different characters in a different setting. All right. So let's go. So I migrated all my characters this morning, which then gave me a buttload of all my characters. All their stash became available. Atlas became, everything became available for all my other characters. For this character, I'm like, that's awesome. I forgot. Yeah, AI programming for sure. That's exactly what it felt like. But, you know, some people are loving it. Some people are loving that game. I just, man, I couldn't stand it. It just, I really was trying to like it because I paid $60 for it, or $59. But live and learn, right? Seems like I do that a lot. I think the wife is getting tired of hearing that phrase. Okay, so we got to go this direction, and we have to go this direction. We're early on with this character. This is a ranger. Here we go. And he's kind of a badass. He's been quite fun to play already. So I had somebody contact me this morning about a guy, a streamer, and I'm not going to name his name or anything, streaming Diablo 4, and he's using a key clicker. He's got a macro set up that he's using a key clicker for his light spear sorceress build. He actually uses the same build that is, well, it's pretty much the same as mine. Yeah, and he's able to, you can do it two different ways. You can run it his way with the key clicker, and you'll get through a pit 100 in 9 minutes. Without the key clicker, you'll get through it in 15 minutes. But he's only previewing the key clicker version, and he's not telling anybody that he's using a key clicker. And it's just super easy to tell by just watching his stream. And this was brought to me by one of my viewers that wanted me to confirm what they suspected, and they were right. Definitely the guy's using a key clicker. And the sad thing is why isn't he telling people that? Because people are trying to match his speed and they just can't. And this is the kind of stuff that, you know, I called some of the partner streamers out about some other this type of behavior in the past in a video, and everybody got their butt hurt over it, but the fact was it was the truth. So this is exactly that type of stuff that it's okay if you're doing it, but tell the people you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Tell them that you're doing that, because right now you got people out there trying to match your speed and they can't. But yeah. And key clickers, you know, they're pretty easy to install. They don't take a whole lot of work. But, and it's not cheating, I wouldn't say. It's just, I don't know. I've never used one. I've seen a lot of people use them. I know a lot about them. I just never saw the need. I don't know why. But anyway, that's what he's doing. So if you see that type of stuff, keep your eyes open, you know, and understand that you may not be able to match what somebody else is doing just because of that.
Court of reckoning, find you, Deidre Stamatis, guilty of the following transgressions against God: perversion of God's creation, promotion of heretical beliefs, unlawful enslavement of eternal citizens, torture of the innocent, murder of the servants of purity. For these most severe crimes, I sentence Deidre Darktongue to burn at the stake till naught is left but ash.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say it's cheating. I'm trying to be nice, and I mean, I probably don't need to be, but yeah, I've never used one. I honestly, I don't see the need. What is the, you know, I don't know. It's just lazy. It's just lazy, I guess, in my opinion. And especially why are you doing it in Diablo 4? Because speed doesn't matter. In Diablo 4, speed, there's no reason for it. There is no leaderboard. There is, you know. And even if there was a leaderboard, when you see guys like Elon Musk who's topping the charts on it, you know that there's something ain't right. You know, part of the reason why it doesn't exist anymore in Diablo, because it just bogus data is not something I want to see. I don't know what the heck I came here for, but pretty sure we cleared this map already. This map already, and I don't know why. Travel to the Chamber of Sins. Oh, I see. Okay. Travel to the Broken Bridge in the wetlands. So we have some things that we have to go do. Okay, there's the Weaver. Let's go in there. Come on, you little boogers. All right, let's pop this, but let's clear this out first. Oh, got more dropping. All right, let's go ahead and pop this. Here we go. Okay. I do prefer this one over PoE 2. Yeah, I do enjoy the weather. I do. I've always been a PoE 1 guy. Love it. Absolutely love it. Been playing it for a long time. Enjoy it a lot. Seen it go through a lot of changes. Yeah, I do enjoy it more than PoE 2. D2 had hacking issues so bad. 112k% damage increase on charms and shit. Had to be careful. They were 30% off. Other people had cheats on. See, that's pretty sad. I know. It's why I quit playing Call of Duty, is because of so many hackers. I mean, not even hackers, just straight up using cheats that just shooting you through the wall and stuff was just, and it's still going on, even worse today. I think, but and I shouldn't say I've stopped playing it, but I don't play it like I used to at all. Totally forgot this fight.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Oh, look at, ow. Ow. All right. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? We're good. We're good. Got a point here that we need to burn. All right. So I want to go this way. All right. Okay. Really not much else to do down here. I just will clear it for the XP, I guess. You're done. What am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? We gotta go up this way. Do we? Well, why not? And it's just that easy. Okay. No, this is not Diablo. This is PO. This is Path of Exile 1. This is Path of Exile 1. Let's see. I didn't need that stupid shield, but we picked it up anyway. All right, let's go back. So Path of Exile 1 is getting ready to have a new season. Hence the reason why, we already did this. Hence the reason why I'm in here. I didn't want that either. Oh well. I think the new season's going to start in 2 weeks, maybe 1 week. It's getting close. I gotta figure out why is TikTok's chat so freaking huge on their TikTok app thingamajigger. It's just crazy. I don't know why they do that. TikTok Studios, it's just like, why? Anyway, and there doesn't seem to be any way unless you pop it, which I'm not gonna do. That's crazy. No way to resize it. Insane. All right. And those of you that are asking why, because I stream everywhere at the same time. We're streaming at TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all simultaneously. And let's just do this real quick. Which I know we're not going to want that, although I like to break it for the currency, but I need space. I want this bow. I know we're not going to use that. And we still need space. My gotta be kidding me. All right. I'm too lazy to portal, so bear with me here. Okay. All right. Clear up through there. We've already killed the Weaver, so right now we're just doing this for XP, to be honest. I don't really care about that stupid box. I don't got no gear. I don't have room for it anyway, and at this level it's just dropping crap. Okay, well, I think that's got this one big room here left. I got a little bit of lightning. I got a little bit of fire. I got a little bit of galvanic. It's like, I got all kinds of stuff going on in this build, to be honest. All right, we got one little area up here. Oh, chasing me. All right, that's it. We're done. Okay. This is PoE 1, Bald Chimp. PoE 1. Yep, this is 1. 1 is getting ready to have a new season released here very soon, like a week, maybe less, maybe like 2 weeks, something like that. Real quick. So, I don't know about the damage, close combat, Tritney. I don't really want any of these. Okay, where are we at here? Let's get this stuff all figured out. This is a really, really, really nice bow, but especially for this level character. But it's gonna take. Let's see. There you go. It's pretty early to really be worrying about gear at this point, but since I got all these mats, and I mean, why not? A lot of evasion rating. But we're gonna let that go.
Be kind if you can.
Okay, and some of this other stupid stuff we don't need either.
I greet you.
Okay, we'll keep that.
Remember to live.
Remember to live. All right, so let's do this first. Nope. Okay. Oh crap, I forgot I had all these in here. Yeah, I don't even need to be forgot that these were all in there. I migrated all my characters this morning and yeah, all their mats are now available to me. It's awesome. All right, let's do what? Tried watching the finals the other day and I got bored, so I'm clicking. All they did was take threes. Yeah, I'm not a basketball guy. I do go to the Magic game with my wife because her boss gives us VIP passes all the time. So I do go to the games, but I'm not a big basketball guy. I'm a football guy, and that's how I went to college. I went to college on a football and wrestling scholarship. So yeah, I'm a football guy for sure. Not into baseball either, really.
Hello.
All right, what do we want to do? We still have a bunch of junk in here. This we have to keep. I don't need this. I don't know why I'm holding that. I think I was going to use it.
Hello.
And decided that it was not what I wanted.
Goodbye.
All right. Gotta use that stupid thing. Okay. So what do we got? We got to travel to the den, deal with the bandits, travel to the broken bridge of the wetlands, travel to the broken bridge, and intruders in black. Broken bridge, broken bridge. I see a lot of broken bridge. Okay, broken bridge, broken bridge. I wish I remembered where it was. One of them is this direction, if I remember. Might be on the other map, though. This guy. We need this dude right here.
A loner to the end, I see. Would you have chosen differently?
I'm not a big fan of PoE 2. Oh, you little ogre. I'm not a big fan of PoE 2, to be honest.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I never really liked it. I play it. I don't like the changes to it. But it's early for that game. I mean, keep in mind, this game, 13 years, you know, being worked on. I don't need that sledgehammer, but we'll sell it for the mats. Actually, I don't need the mats either, so I don't know why I'm doing that either. Okay. So. Okay. All right, let's go. I get everything so confused because I play so many games, PoE 2, Diablo 4, and yeah, I'm an old man, so after a while, I can't remember where anything is. What does this boss do? What does that boss do? It's all a blur, but it makes it exciting for me because each time it's like it's the first time I ever did it, sadly. I forgot to change that key, but that's all right. Oh. My key binds, I didn't do. I haven't played this game for quite a while, to be honest with you. I've been busy with so many other games that just haven't had time to get back to it, and I'm glad I am now. I saw they're getting ready to release that new season for it, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta hurry up and get back into this game and remember what the heck there is to do. I want to say it's next week. I thought it said the 13th, but I might be wrong. Not going to use that, but again, mats. Yeah, this is PoE1, Naomi. This is PoE1. Yep, sure is. This is PoE1. They're releasing a new season, I think, next week. I think it's on the 13th. So I wanted to get back in here and remember how the heck to even do this darn thing. Okay, there's the riverway. Been a long time since I played it. It feels like it anyway. Okay, I think we've pretty much done everything I wanted to do here. So we're gonna have to port out. Actually, we'll go to the waypoint. Use that, but I just want to make sure. Okay, we just came from there. Justin, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I think that just joins over there. Yeah, getting ready for next Friday, Justin. Exactly. Yep. Season's coming. I'm excited about it. I've been a PoE1 guy for a long time. Not too much into PoE2. I try to get into it, and I'm sure it'll be great, but right now it's hard for me to like. It's just such a stripped down version of this game. And I keep saying it's kind of a dumbed down version of what they did to it. I don't know. People get upset at me when I say that, so just keep my views to myself on PoE2. Oh, okay. Should probably watch the screen there, buddy. All right, so it's pretty much what we wanted to do here, I think. I might be wrong. Let me check. Travel to the Chamber of Sins, travel to the Broken Bridge, travel to the Broken Bridge. Okay, so we gotta go to the wetlands. Wait a minute. What am I forgetting here? I thought I already did the seal. I'd have to go check. I don't remember. Shame on me. Okay, we've got to kill Oak. Yeah, they've got the new season comes out next next Friday. Actually, Friday, next Friday. New season for it. They decided to support it, continue supporting it because they realized that so many haters with PoE 2 that they better do something. So they did. They decided they were going to keep supporting this, which I'm glad to see. There we go. Okay, grab that. Don't want that. Every time I look at chat, these boys come popping out. And we've already cleared this whole thing once before, so I have to remember what it is. I can't remember, to be honest with you. It's part of being an old man of what I needed for that stupid vine over there. But I know we have to kill this guy, which I thought we already did too. Apparently not.
So an enemy of hope has fallen. Alira will.
That's strange because we already killed the other. You know what? You're dead.
Do some good for once in your sorry life, bandit. Feed the worms.
All right. Now you're dead. Don't want your stupid life. Okay. Whoa. Should probably pay attention there. Thank you, Connor. Take care. Yeah, this is PoE 1, Josh. Yep, Josh. This is PoE 1. Yeah, the new season comes out Friday. Next Friday. We did Dune yesterday, but I gotta tell you, I'm just not into it. Eggs, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. They're over TikTok. I just couldn't get into Dune yesterday. I just didn't like it too much at all. I mean, it just has no direction. It's like, well, what are we gonna? You just run around and pick up stuff, and it reminded me Sons of the Forest is what it reminded me of. Which, I mean, that's its play style. That's what it was. Okay, let's go. Jump straight to 2. I'm trying to like 2. I am. It's been tough for me because I've been playing this PoE 1 for so long, and I have a rough time with PoE. I like PoE 2 to a point. I just don't like a lot of the changes they made. I think as time goes on, it'll improve. This game was been developed for 13 years, and that makes a big difference. I mean, really, it does. I'm glad to see they're supporting it again because so many people were like me and just not happy with PoE2. They kind of decided they probably better. They were losing a lot of players. Oh. We're just banging out XP right now. It's really the whole name of the game right at this point. Okay, so should have been pretty much it there, I think. Yep. Let's go empty this gear. All right.
The spirit, my help is yours.
You know what? Before we do that, though, let's do this. Just to get a little more value out of it, maybe. Wait. There we go.
Yes.
Hmm.
Be kind if you can.
So we have both the amulets now. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Worst enemies in the game is anything that spits out green, okay? I'm just telling you. It spits green, kill it fast. Like those. Okay. Nintendo, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Uh, Goodness. Just clearing this thing out as quick as we can here. All right, that should have been it. I cleared it all. So. Okay. This is Path of Exile 1. This is Path of Exile 1. All right. So I don't think we need to worry too much about what I'm carrying here.
I greet you.
Before we do that, let's just get rid of that.
Remember to live.
New league starts Friday. New league starts Friday, Oli. New league will be here Friday. I'm excited for it. Glad to see it coming. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that they realized that they got to keep supporting PoE 1. I mean, PoE 2 is nice and all, but I'm not a big fan of it yet, and I'd much prefer to spend my time in here. Thought I remembered you guys were out here on this peninsula here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think they'll nerf Sanctum too. But it's got a whole new twist on it this coming season. Watching a little bit about it, it looks super fun, super interesting. Looks like it's going to have a lot to do with the Atlas. Crossroads. Corrupt. I'm not going to do it to corrupt. Yeah, exactly. You lose the higher tier you play, the higher you can find. Yep. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I understand why they're doing it in PoE2. I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but I mean, I've said it before. I feel like PoE2 is just really dumbed down version of PoE1, and I'm like, you could have just put all that stuff in PoE1, to be honest. I mean, you didn't have to come up with a whole new game. I mean, if you're going to come up with a whole new game, then give us an open world. I mean, a true open world, not a segmented open world like this. You know, I mean, make some change that made, I don't know. I keep it to myself basically because a lot of people get upset about my feelings when it comes to PoE2. I've heard, they've told me, oh, you're an elitist, you're this, you're that, and I'm not. I'm just like, well, I just don't like it. I play it just like you. I play it, but I prefer to come back to this game. And now that they're supporting it again, I'm like super excited. All right, so now let's go ahead and go in the den. Let's just... Yeah, I agree. The crafting, I don't think the crafting is very good in PoE2. I don't think, I hate the ruin system in PoE2. I absolutely hate it. Compared to this system where the socketed jewels, I mean, to me, I'm like, why? Why did you do that? The ruins actually felt like they were an afterthought compared, I mean, anyway. Yeah, I mean, and I can keep going. There's a lot of things that I don't personally like about PoE2, but again, I made a video about it. A lot of people were got their butt hurt about it, and I'm like, well, I don't know what to say. A lot of people feel like because when I say PoE2 is a dumbed down version of PoE1, they think I'm calling them dumb, and I'm not calling them dumb. I'm saying the game has been dumbed down. And I mean, they were open about that. They said they were going to do that. That's what their whole goal was to do, was to make it easier. I don't know. I made a couple videos on killing the bosses in PoE2, which I think are kind of simple. And man, people got pissed off about that. And I'm like, dude, I'm showing you the video. This is how you can kill it every time, every boss. But so I've learned to just keep it to myself, to be honest. I mean, but again, this game has had 13 years of development. So, I mean, it's like comparing apples and oranges a little bit. this game, just this end game, the end game content in this PoE 1 is very diverse. I mean, there's way more than just maps. You know, and that's really all PoE 2 has right now, which, I mean, I'm sure, like I said, Grinding Gear Games is a great studio. I have no doubt they'll end up making PoE 2 awesome. And like I said, I play it. I enjoy this game more. And now that they're releasing new content for this game, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going back right now. I'm like, you're releasing it Friday? I'm back. Yeah, you can juice your maps way, but I played World of Warcraft for about 20 years. Yeah, long time. I had my own clan, my daughter, her husband, just all of us, tons of us in there. But I quit playing because, first of all, it's the most time-consuming game in the entire world, especially if you're running a clan. You know, to run raids like we did, it's just constant research, constant getting things set up right, constant gear. It was just too much. But yeah, I played it for a long time. Long time. All right, let's go. We didn't go this way over here yet. We're just kind of clearing this out. We already killed the boss in here, so just grab XP while we're in here, though. This dude is pretty hard to put down, to be honest with you. His gear is way outdated. I have to do some upgrades to him quickly. All right, so there's the old fields. Let's go this way. Yeah, can you play solo? I'm playing solo now. This is PoE. We can find loot and items. What's it like? What's what like, Daniel? Are you talking about are you asking about PoE 2? Are you asking about World of Warcraft? Are you asking about PoE 1? Yeah, that all is asking the same thing, because they're all basically talking about WoW. WoW is really the same as this, only a lot more I think way more in depth and way huger on a bigger scale. WoW is fun, but keep in mind, WoW, you pay a subscription to play. You pay what is it, $14 a month, unless it's gone up or down since I've been there. You do pay to play, which kind of blows with WoW. But WoW is fun. It's fun. It'll take your whole life. It'll take your life away from you, man. I ain't gonna lie. WoW is... All right. So we did this one. Now, where else do I want to go? There's there. All right. Yeah, there's a new season coming, Daniel. Yep. New season coming Friday. Something, the Atlas. I forget what it's called. New season. Looks awesome. Super excited about it. I mean, they've started really supporting PoE 1 again, because so many people like myself that were PoE 1 players, we just left. I mean, we went and played PoE 2, played it a couple times, went, okay, don't like it, don't want to play this anymore, and left. And because they weren't supporting this, there was nothing to come back to. They've realized that was a big mistake. Yeah, that's all there is to do in PoE 2 is run maps in the end game. This game has a lot more than that. PoE 1 has a lot more end game content. Um, I mean, just I mean, you could choose to go do the mining, you could choose to go do heist. There's a lot to do in this end game, whereas in PoE 2, I agree with you totally. It is just running maps, and you can only have so much. I don't know. Sometimes you just got to get away from it. And especially the way, I mean, some of the changes they did in the maps, though, for PoE 2 is kind of cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. They did some pretty cool changes to it. But I think crafting and stuff like that is so bad in PoE 2 compared to PoE 1. And a lot of it is just because of the way they changed it. The way they changed it, you know, in this game, remember, you're crafting, you're socketing, you're making sockets in your gear. In that game, it's just a whole different way of doing it. It takes a while to get used to, especially if you've been doing it this way for quite a while. And I know people get angry about this method because they say, oh, well, but this way you got to do your links, you got to do your colors, you got to do your sockets. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. That's what I like about it. This chick is crying in this thing. I hear her crying in here. Where'd she go?
The moon was full the night of the Black Storm.
Okay. Sure, I'm not missing something. I don't remember, to be honest. There's a big old ugly sucker in here, if I remember correctly, and he's a bad mamma jamma. He's inside here.
I'm not up to that just yet. Lunari gone.
You know, Diablo 4, I love the game. I mean, I've always loved the game. I know that it's got no end game content. There's things I hate about the game. It's a love-hate relationship, but I love it because the graphics are so well done. If they could just get their stuff together, and I mean, really, it's got some issues, man. I mean, there is no doubt about that. It for sure has some issues that I've been very critical of. You know, I was a member of the partner program with them, and I quit because they started trying to tell me what I couldn't say, and how I had to say it, and blah blah blah. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. But I do like the game a lot. I think the seasons are getting worse because they get on one thing and they won't let it go. You know, for example, powers. You know, they're gonna stick with powers now for how many seasons, and it's already getting kind of stale. But that's what they do. I mean, look at what they did with at the beginning. It was Helltide, just in different colors. And they're still, they still are doing that sometimes. So it is what it is.
As the madness in their eyes.
I've been a big Diablo 4 supporter for a long time. I run my followers through and get them gear and things of that nature for season after season after season. But I always leave it and come back. I leave it and usually I leave and do this PoE 1. Like yesterday we did Dune Awakening. We played that game. I mean, we did some PoE 2 for a while. I can't hang with Diablo 4 for the whole season because it's too easy. What did I miss up here? Let's go. Yeah, D4 has got, I've always said, by far the best graphics I've seen in any game. Lost Ark, World of Warcraft, Diablo, Grim Dawn, PoE 2, Diablo 4 rules as far as when it comes to graphics. Nobody does it better. Now, if they could just come up with some endgame content and quit saying that the Citadel is in game or new bosses is in game, because it's not, and it's disappointing, and it kind of it triggers a lot of real ARGP players because that's not endgame content. If I can go kill Durrell, what's different about the next time I kill him? Nothing. I mean, you're just killing him over and over and over and over and over. And I mean, now they've made it where the drops are really, really kind of, I don't want to say bad, because if you played since season one had bad drops. 0.2%. Okay. Season 1 was bad drops, but we were getting in season 7, we'll use that as an example. We were getting 10 to 16 mythics per hour, which is too many, honestly. I mean, now, and I mean, we were gearing up, hordes of people by just running them through that. I understand why they made it different now, where, they don't want people doing that. It's season 9 is going to be even harder, guys. They're not happy because the developers wanted only 10% of the people to make it to Torment 4, and way more than that made it to 4. So season 9 is going to be even harder. Be ready. I'm telling you right now.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Thank you all for the follow. I appreciate that on TikTok. Watch what you're doing here, maid. Yeah, you do. You have the glyph tree and the Paragon board. It's the learning curve for PoE is actually not as difficult as everybody said. I have brought a lot of my viewers and followers over to PoE and PoE 2, but a lot of them I brought to PoE 1. And what I tell them is, on the very first build, on your very first play, follow a website, because that is going to teach you all of this right here. You're gonna understand it. That people get intimidated when they see this. They're like, oh my god, it's freaking huge. But keep in mind, like, I'm playing a ranger, right? So the ranger's area is right here. Now I can go, what's cool about PoE and PoE 2 too as well, I can go outside of my normal ranger area, and I can drift over into other areas like you see me doing now, and grabbing stuff that a normal ranger wouldn't have. You can create anything in this game, anything. So I recommend you follow a build on Max Roll or Mobalytics or Icy Veins or something like that, and you will find that it's not as bad as what you think. It's actually, once you get playing it, you see that, okay, this isn't that difficult. All right. So I want to go there. Yep, that's what I want. Okay. Yeah, I mean, and it's fun. And PoE2 is actually easier than PoE1, in my opinion. It's a little bit more user friendly, maybe I should say. Not as complicated. And complicated is the wrong word to use, too, because I don't believe this game is complicated. I believe it's got a bazillion opportunities that, and that's not complicated. That just means it depends on how in depth do you want to get. If you want to get super in depth, PoE1 will let you really create some magical stuff, man, for real. I mean, this is just one of my many, many characters over years and years, and I've created some pretty crazy characters, and some of them were really, really, really good and fun to play, and some of them were absolutely disasters and just got destroyed, but I still had fun doing it. I play them all, Lost Ark. I mean, man, I've played them all. Even Genshin Impact. I mean, you just saw me post a video today from 5 years ago or 4 years ago with Genshin Impact on TikTok. I posted it because it came up on my, what is it? Your look back at what you've done, and so it brought back some memories because I haven't played Genshin Impact for years. Okay, this is the guy I was thinking of right here.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Earlier when I mentioned there's a badass in. Yeah, he's not so bad anymore though. Okay, now we got all kinds of stuff that dropped here. And most of it I don't care about except for the 2 rings that we just picked up. We'll pick up that one too. That one. Quiver. Oh, we don't have room. Why am I carrying that? Oh, basket rapier. Quiver. No room. Give me a break. I don't actually need it, but I figure why not grab it. Ruby ring we'll grab. And anything else? I think we'll take that just so we can play with that piece maybe. All right, that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Man, he was way easy with this character. That guy used to kick my butt with some of my characters right there, that boss. But actually, this character's pretty powerful. A ranger, okay, and in this game, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of heads up. If you're new to PoE 1 or PoE 2, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion only, play ranged. Play a ranged player to start off because melee is a tough play. You're going to be doing a lot of dodge and roll, especially PoE 2. It's a lot of dodge and roll. Melee, you pretty much smoke through stuff pretty easily, like I am. I mean, a witch can even be melee. I mean not melee. I'm sorry, ranged. I mean, if you play ranged, you're going to be way better off.
That would only slow me down.
I need to get my loot filter installed too.
Heard you've been doing some serious gardening around the place.
You know, dude, I think I'm just gonna kill you. Hate to say it, but
The king of rats. Feast for rats now.
I have a bad habit of just always killing these guys. I don't care about anything they're gonna give me. All right. I mean, the one guy that gives you the 15% resistance is kind of nice, but again, I killed them all. All right. Everybody's dead. Got some more over here. Just grabbing XP now. We're just clearing everything out, which I think, oh no, we got tons of space still. Skipped over big areas here. Okay, let's do this. All right. I ain't got room for that coat. I don't care. Okay. The Brooklyn DLC is great, bro. I like it. It's short. Yeah, this is PoE 1 Tetra. It's short. It's a 6-hour, 9-hour play. I haven't even finished it because I stopped because I still want to stream it as I play it, but I kind of got sidetracked into this now. Well, first did Dune Awakening yesterday, which I did not like too much at all. That this game here has got a new season coming Friday, so I wanted to get this back up on my radar here. But this is PoE 1. The DLC though for the Division 2, Jordan, is, I like it a lot, but I'm pretty easy to please because I've been waiting for new content from that game for, it seems like forever. I mean, really, forever. It's been years. So I'm not very picky. I'm pretty happy with it. I know a lot of people are complaining that it's $15, but I'm like, man, to me, and I don't want to, because I don't want to sound snobbish, but I'm like, $15. Well, for some people, $20 is a lot. So yeah, okay, this is gonna hurt. Uh-oh. Well, that was a bad lag right there. I wasn't prepared for that at all.
That would only slow me down. My mana is gone.
We're full, of course. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Don't want that. I just want the orbs. Oops. Yes, Diablo 3 did drop another season, and I think Immortal did too, actually. I think Diablo Immortal also dropped a new season. I mean, season 9 is coming, like, what, for Diablo 4, what, in like 3 weeks, I think? And so we'll pop back over that. Dungeon Master, thank you for the follow over TikTok. Appreciate it. We'll pop over that. You know, once season 9 drops, we'll get back over there and help people again. You know, we didn't help a whole lot of people this season. It's just because it's so much more difficult now with the way they're doing maths and everything, but we were able to help a few. All right. Where do I want to go? Let me see here. Yeah, season 9's right around the corner. Legion, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Everybody's going. Okay, let's see. I want to do this. We already cleared that. Cleared that. All right. I guess we can go to town because we're full. Let's do that. Yeah, season 9 is going to be interesting. I like some of the things I'm hearing about season 9, but I'm not sure everybody else will like it. We'll see. And I'm not sure it's even going to stick, to be honest, because they tend to say one thing and do another. You know, they kind of, and that's because they learned from the PTR what works and what doesn't. I did poke my head into PTR a little bit to look at it, and I thought it was kind of interesting, to be honest, but I don't like the powers stuff. I wish they'd get off that kick. Yeah, I've got, I played PoE 2 too as well. Yep, I played PoE 2 as well. I don't like, I like PoE 1 better. I like this better, but that's just because it's been developed for 13 years. So how can you go wrong, right? All right, let's do this. I've heard a lot of people say, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I've heard a lot of people say, I'm going to do it right here, say that, man, I can't, they get this open, they're going to sell, and then they decide, I want to put this on. And they go, I can't. Every time I try, it's red. Every time I try to do it, it's red. And it's got a really kind of a shitty explanation of zero to tell you why. The reason is because you can't have anything else open. All right, you have to close that. And now you can put whatever you want. Now you can do it just fine. All right, it's green, it'll let you drop it. But a lot of people have actually asked me, how come I can't? And I'm always telling them it's probably because you have something else open on your screen and they're not going to let you do anything until you get that closed. Okay, let's get rid of that. We're not going to use that. I think we're going to use that. Not that. Let's just make some room here.
Yes.
Okay, now let's make some room because I'm carrying a whole lot of mats right now. So let's... Okay. And now all kinds of other junk. Global accuracy rating. Maximum life. Oh, man, I don't like that. Let's... Okay, let's just keep going here for a minute.
Yes.
I actually would like to change this piece a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to play with it or not, though.
Goodbye.
All right. I think there's so many ARPGs right now. I mean, that I have not touched. Like, and I know, and I may be like, what is it? Obscure 33, I think it's called. There's so many that I haven't really even touched that, you know, I've heard people say, you know, like No Rest for the Wicked. I've heard people say these are great games, and I just haven't had the time to play them. You know, and then I do stuff like I did yesterday, and I buy Dune Awakening, $59 freaking dollars, and I hated it. I mean, I just really tried to get into it because I paid so much for it, and boy, I tell you what, you guys saw me struggling on the stream with it. It was just a struggle to play. And it really is a Sons of the Forest. If you ever played that game, it's a Sons of the Forest vibe the whole way. Which, I mean, that's its genre, so I get it. But I didn't like it. All right, we still got a bunch more stuff here that we need to figure out what we're going to do. Oh, that's a no-brainer, ain't it? Wait. We got two of them here. Yeah. Okay. Can I sell to you? Yes. All right. And what do we got for rings? Sapphire. Cold. Accuracy. Increased cast speed. Increased mana regeneration rate, which is kind of nice. Let's see what else. I think we're going to go ahead and replace that Brood Eye. Even though, well, we're going to do it. No more discussion. That's it. All right. Oh, yeah, can't do that. Duh. I kind of want to play with that piece, but I'm not sure yet. Where do we got to go? Forest. Travel to the Chamber of Sins. It would help if I remembered where all these places were. But again, I'm an old man. I'm lucky I even remember any of it. Which is what I love, because it's like playing a new game every time I come back. This is where we just were, and I think I missed something, so we're gonna go see. It's not up in this corner though, I don't think. Let me just check. Oh. And so next Friday, this new season, new league will start for PoE 1. I'm excited that they're getting back into the PoE 1 kick. They've realized that they can't drop it because there's just too many of us that don't like PoE 2. So, and I'm not saying I don't. I prefer PoE 1. There we go. Chamber of Sin. I knew you were in here. Just had to find you.
Luxury and cruelty go hand in hand.
Hand in hand. So when you come into this room here, you see these guys. Let me show you one. Where is he? You'll see him here in a minute. I'll point him out. the priestess or whatever they're called are your main targets that you want to get rid of right away. Right here. There he just went down. It was so fast, but see if I can find another one. They usually hang in the back or they'll run away from you, but they're going to cast spells on you the entire time. They also may revive. Oh. Oh, I see you. This guy right here. These guys right here. Take them out right away. Because they're going to cast spells on you. They're going to revive people. Usually they'll hang out in the back. Kind of try to stay out of your sight. And sometimes you have to chase them down. See? Right there. They don't do a lot of damage, but in a way they do because they're just going to keep reviving and casting spells on you, and just gets to be a pain in the butt. So I recommend when you see those guys, chase them down as fast as you can. Come on. What level am I right now? 25. Created this character this morning, and we've just been kind of speed leveling him. And in this game, to speed level, it's pretty simple. I mean, you just XP like crazy. Kill mobs like these. So you see this thing is giving me that power. You see that big strike to the ground, that right there. It's kind of like the same thing in Diablo 4 when you grab the spires and it gives you the certain powers. That's what these are doing. And it's going to wear off here and there. See, it just wore off. So when you get those, you want to go as fast as you can. See, that guy just cast that spell right there. You want to go as fast as you can to kill whatever you can with that. Look at all these in here. Holy cow. Jackpot. I remember that being there, and I can't believe I remembered it because, like I said, I'm an old man. I don't remember this stuff too well. And I play so many games. It's so hard for me sometimes to keep them all straight. There, he just cast a spell. He's running away. We got him. There's another one. I'm hoping the sound is okay for you guys on TikTok because we did some big, and we didn't affect our Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook channel, but we did do some big upgrades because of TikTok Studio and the way they do things for that. And I'm hoping the sound is okay. I was worried there was going to be an echo effect. So if you're hearing that, let me know because we did do some big changes yesterday afternoon to the system. I run a 2 PC system, so that way I can stream to TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, everybody all at once. We used to do even more. We used to do Trovo and Kick and quite a few other channels, but we dropped some of them here recently. All right. This is our second ascendancy here. I hate these. I hate them in PoE 2, so, and PoE 1. I hate them both, so at least I hate them both evenly.
Beware those who would waylay your hopes and disembowel your dreams. Remain sure and remain true.
This one's going to get you no matter what you do, probably. Yeah, see? Where's all that coming from? Who's doing that? Oh, I locked the door. Okay. Now, what direction are we going here? Let me get my bearings here. Let's see. It looks like I gotta go back this way. Yeah, I think so. Ow. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow and ow. And ow, ow, ow. Now it shows these as already being done, and that's because of my previous characters, okay? Because I just migrated all of them in this morning. So it shows them all finished. Because I've got so many characters, I'm telling you. Okay. But you still have to do it for each character. All right. Even though it shows, yeah, it's completed. It's not for this character. All right, let's go this way. All right. Wait, did I miss something? Yep. Kema, where are you? All right, this little booger here too is another one that's given some of my characters fits. This boss.
Slaughtered everyone! Help me!
Whoa, see? Not so bad that time. Oh, actually, it's pretty simple.
I bequeath this
All right. Got another one over. Oh, no, we gotta go back this way. Duh.
Piety was after a creation of Melagaro's called the Baleful Gem. It's nearby and it's something that heartless bitch must never get her hands on. You have it already.
Thank innocence. All right, take it to the Esmeri village by the river. I'll meet you there. For my days with the Ebony Legion are done.
And done. Okay. That be it. All right. We still got a little bit over here. We'll grab this XP. There's a little bit more going. That was a weird delay. Wow. That was a crazy delay right there. Interesting. All right. Now we're done with this. Let's see how far we're pretty. Let's go back. All right.
The Oriathingo.
I made a list of which ones I wanted, and I don't know. I don't remember it. Okay. It was. Arrow Nova support I already have. Blink Arrow I already have. Sniper's Mark I do not. Frost Blink I do. Frenzy I do not. And Mana Forced I do not. So. Arctic Frenzy.
Travel far.
The spirit is strong in Fellshrine. You touch the stones, you will feel it. They spoke to me, those stones. Told me to take their altar, and to find the hand of a good man. He lived in that church, as you call it.
Oh, okay. I forgot that story.
Be well.
I gave the Ebony Legion my faith and my loyalty, and it offered me nothing but fear and death in return. Thank you for freeing me from both. I have nothing to give you but my gratitude and my knowledge. I know you have no use for the former, so let piety would have concurred with Aramis.
Poison the ancient tree.
Journey well.
Journey well. Now we gotta go back to the wetlands. And before I do that, though, I want to go to King's March and see how my boys are doing over here. First of all, you're probably out of money.
Hell, Exile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're way out of money. There you go.
I'll add it to our balance.
And let me...
Maybe we can get some specialists in for Rog.
Okay, we're going to farm us a little bit of wheat. Farm us a little bit of corn. Lag. We got a lot of lag going again. More wheat. Well, let's do pumpkin. Oh, you already were pumpkin. Son of a buck. Go back to wheat. All right. And I think we need to hire some workers here.
Yes. Hey.
Okay. We can't hire the workers there. We got to hire them in town. It's all right. Let me check my miners. boys are doing good. Let's check my shipping.
Why, hello.
Why, hello to you. Oh, we can't unlock it because we need that.
Huh? Who's that? Hail!
Okay.
Hello. Oh, it's you.
Whoops.
Ah, one step closer to the dream. Hail. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. This. Let's see. Let's just play with this piece, see what happens here. Don't think, yeah, that's what I thought. You can't do it like that. I don't remember this, but I have to. Need to hire workers. Okay. Don't remember that too well.
Hail! We've got a promising list of picks. I'll handle their induction right away.
Okay.
Couldn't have chosen better myself.
It's going to cost me a fortune in the long run, but let's see. Yeah, this is PoE 1. Yep, PoE 1. All right, so very early in the game, to be honest. Chamber of Sins, we did. Said we had to go back to the wetlands. Wetlands right here. Now we got to go to that right here. Okay, we're in. We've got 2 ascendancies. Actually, all the ascendancies are done just because of all my alts, but this, technically, this guy's really only completed 2 of them. The first 2. It's always had access to be honest. All right. Item requirements require 21 more intelligence, so let's take a look. Right here. So we need to pay attention to that. It's not a hard fix, but it is going to cause us to do a little bit of changes, maybe. Let's see. Fassini over at Facebook, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Glory over at Facebook, appreciate that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What build? This is a Ranger. Kind of a ballista build, I guess. Maybe a shrapnel ballista. I don't know yet. I've just been messing around with it. I just threw it together this morning. I've got so many different characters in this game over the years that, yeah, it's. So we need intelligence. So we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to take that stupid everything right now, I think. That's a bummer. But let's do this. All right. That cleared it up for us. Now all our gear's good. Sadly, we probably won't even be wearing this gear for much longer, but it is what it is. Welcome to PoE. Oh, wrong way. Let my ballistas kill him. Oops, like that.
That would only slow me down.
Yeah, I don't want to do the stupid corruption altar. And are you kidding me? We filled up that fast? Well, we didn't empty the rest of the gear. That's why. Carrying all kinds of stupid stuff here. Well, oh well. Let's keep going here. Oh. Yeah, I love PoE 1 compared to 2 personally as well. I'm absolutely with you there. Totally agree with that. This has got a new season, a new league starting Friday. Coming Friday, which is why I poked my head back in here, because I was very happy to see that. Oh. I don't even really need my ballista, to be honest with you, with this build. I haven't even used all the gems I want to use yet or anything yet. I've been kind of lazy with this, to be honest. I've just been trying to push it as fast as I could. Really just XP, XP, XP. All right. Well, Where you at? All right. Oh, nope, 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 nope.
This shouldn't be happening. Not in the world I know.
Well, it's happening. Sorry to say. Oh. Just looking for mats right now. Currency, I don't care too much about anything. I'll take that. Oh. Yeah, Friday is the new league starts. The Atlas League. It looks really, really cool. I'm super excited about it. Can't wait. I'm so ready for it. Okay, Northern Forest. Let's just make sure we got this all done. I think we do. Yeah, we do. I have a bad habit of hitting the escape key every time the map's open. How's PoE season going? Was debating doing PoE 1 or 2. Haven't done either. Well, PoE 2 is easier to learn anyway. I will say that. I think, but I prefer PoE 1 just because it's got a lot of power to it. Anyway, and 13 years of development. But a new season for PoE 1, Aimless, is over on Twitch, is coming out on Friday, next Friday. So, which is why I'm here, to remind myself of how to play this game. I played this game for years and years and years, but I have let it go for quite a while because they just really stopped. Oh, whoa. They really just kind of stopped giving us content. Oh, goodness. Watch out. Yeah, you might want to move. There you go. Man, I don't have any room. Actually, really none of this gear do we want or will we use, but we're going to take that. And this recurved bow is actually, why is it doing that? That's weird. It's about the same as what I'm using right now. And we are pushing for space here, so we're just going to let that go. All right. I mean, I think both games are PoE 2 and PoE 1. I mean, I prefer PoE 1 over 2 by quite a bit, but that's just because it's what I've been playing for a long time. And I think that this game has more end game content than just maps. PoE 2 really is just maps. That's all. That's really all they've got right now. Whereas this game, you can do mining, you could do heist. Oh my gosh, there's just so many different things you can do in PoE 1. And now that they've said they're going to keep supporting it, I'm psyched. Glad to see it. It needed to happen. There's too many people that were PoE 1 players that don't really, they're like me. I'm not saying PoE 2 is bad. It's just I don't enjoy it as much as I do this game. This game I can stay in it for quite a while without having to leave to find something. Whoa! Without finding something else to do, and that was close. And again, what are you doing, mate? Trying to watch chat and not paying attention here. Wow. This one got hairy, huh? That got something. Well, again, there's nothing really here that I want, but let's just grab something. All right. Got a monster here. Hunted Exile. You take it. You take it, homie. I think PoE 2 will, I mean, Grinding Gear Games, I agree, Lotus. Grinding Gear Games is such a good studio. I mean, it's early for PoE compared to this game. 13 years developed. I mean, it's early. It's gonna happen. They'll make it. They'll make it where it's the best out there again. I'm sure. I have no doubt. They just need some time, and they're learning as they go. I mean, some of the things that you see them doing right now is absolutely them figuring it out. Well, got another monster over here, I see. Oh,
That would only slow me down.
okay, what do we got going on here? Yeah, I agree. GGG's got even, I mean, the stuff they do. When you see it, like, I mean, everybody kind of gave, I thought King's March in this PoE 1, I thought it was awesome. I mean, yeah, does it tie with Endgame? No, not very much, but it was just such a great idea. And the fact that they did it, they threw it together in a matter of, what, 12 weeks? I was like, wow. And when you compare it to other games, seasons, you know, it's like they just outdo everybody massively. I mean, just massively outdo them.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
Yeah, I am too. I'm glad they're taking King's March to that next level with this new season coming up. I'm super excited about it. I mean, really am. I'm just so glad that they turned their interest back to PoE 1 with the understanding that, you know, man, PoE 2 is going to be great someday, but right now you have a great game. Don't drop it. And I think it's hard for them because it really splits their resources. So I give them a lot of credit for making the decision. I think it was definitely not an easy decision to make. But I am glad they did it. Uh-oh. Watch out. goodness, they just about got me on that one. Okay, I really have no room now. I really have no room left. So we're just gonna leave it. I don't need anything there anyway. And we got one more big old boss over here. All right. Actually, yeah, it's all right. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? All right, here we go. Here we go. I mean, we just threw this guy together this morning. I was like, just from memory, and man, I'm telling you, I've done so many builds in this game. I think this one closely matches one of my witch builds that I've done in the past, to be honest. I am hooked on ballistas, I will say that. I just think ballistas are awesome in this game. And I recommend to anybody, if you're just starting in this game, and I've brought a lot of people into PoE and PoE2, and I'm going to tell you straight, if you are just getting into this game, okay, we're going to have to go in there. I recommend you start with a range player. I really do. It's just, I don't want to say easier, but yeah, that's the word I'm going to use for a lack of better. Yeah, PoE2 is just a different pace. I mean, really, that's what it is. And it is. And I don't like the crafting as much as I do here. You know, it's hard for me to get used to, like, to the ruins. The ruins, I just feel like, gosh, that was like an afterthought, I think. But I mean, again, it's just a matter of getting used to it, I think. It's, you know, after playing this for years, it's hard to retrain your mind, I think. I think change is always good. I've always said that. So, you know, I play PoE2. I do. I play it. Sometimes I gripe about it a little bit when I'm playing it, I will admit. I've done a lot of videos on PoE2 and caught a lot of flack from people about it because I've shown that in my opinion, and again, it depends on your character, that your class you're playing, but the bosses are super easy in PoE2, and I've tried to show videos on techniques that work for almost every single boss in PoE2, and people have really gotten pissed off at me about it and said, "Oh, well, that's because you're an elite player and you make it look easy," and I'm like, no, if you do what I'm telling you, it'll work on every boss. That the Mighty Fist, Silver Mighty Fist, whatever he's called. I mean, a lot of people get just frustrated with that boss, and to be honest with you, that boss is one of the easiest ones if you just don't do anything but stand right in front of his face and face tank him. Face tank him every single time, and that technique right there will work with almost every boss if you just face tank in PoE 2. And we've shown video of doing that with sorceress and with different classes. It works almost every single time, and people get kind of pissed off at me about that, I guess, which I don't really understand. And there's another technique, the dodge and roll. I mean, you can do dodge and roll, especially like the Mad Wolf. A lot of people get frustrated with the Mad Wolf. And again, dodge and roll with the Mad Wolf seems to work really good. My sorceress just stood there and face tanked him though. It wasn't too bad. But I also will admit that I do always make all of my characters a little bit tanky. Not a little bit, a lot actually. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I didn't think. I didn't think the bosses were that hard in the campaign. There was only one boss that, and I can't remember which one it was, that really gave us a struggle. We basically were able to drop them all in the first attempt, and like I said, we used really simple techniques. We didn't. To be honest with you, especially with my sorceress, I didn't do any running or any. We just basically stood right in front of every one of them, in their faces, and face tanked them all. And really thought they were pretty simple. And made a lot of videos showing it, trying to show people that that technique worked so well. The Viper boss, again, was another one that was, I think it was a dodge and roll technique that we used on it. And I don't know. I wasn't. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say the bosses weren't fun. I thought they were fun, but I thought they were easy. I didn't. I was looking more for like a Malachi fight, to be honest. I was like, give me something that's got a little bit of mechanic to it. But I mean, I think I really like some of the changes they made with the maps. I thought some of those things they did there was pretty cool. And I know a lot of people were not happy about that, but
That would only slow me down.
oh, what are you talking about? There we go. I got kind of hooked on Grim Dawn for a while too. I ain't gonna lie. I just was so impressed with that game, and I couldn't believe I never played it before. And holy smokes, was it impressive. Now that's supposed to be getting a new DLC, and I think it's supposed to be coming out this year. Now we also played the early release of playtest for Titan Quest 2. They sent me thank you, Lotus, for that follow on TikTok. They sent me a request to play or do an early playtest of that, and Titan Quest 2 was pretty cool. I really liked the way they did their skill points. It was very cool. Their passive tree and skill tree was very awesome. But now that's been delayed till next year because they decided after all that playtesting that they wanted to add a new character, a new class. And so they added the a rogue, which is now going to push it to next year, it looks like. Which is too bad because I thought the game was a finished product, to be honest with you. It was so well done. I didn't have any bugs. We didn't have any problems with it at all. It just played so nice. Yeah, Exite's the breach boss. That boss, that's another boss. But there was one there. I can't remember what the boss's name was, but there was one boss. It's the one that's on the train or the cart or whatever it is that's that it's running and you're running on it, and it's that final boss on. And I forget the act, if it was Act 3 or Act. But anyway, he's a tough boss. That was the boss that I think gave me the most problems in PoE 2. All right, what are we doing here now? We can't go that way. I forgot this thing has got like a maze circuit here. Whoa, hello. And you, like I told you guys early, you saw me say, if it shoots green, kill it fast. Because, man, they're one of the worst. All right, there's the ancient pyramid. Let's go ahead and go into that. We're just freaking full. I mean, full of stuff. We probably should, well, let's just keep going. See how bad they can really hurt you bad. And it doesn't take long, especially when there's a big old swarm of them like that. Oh, hello. You know, I want to go there, but we're gonna just grab a little bit of XP here before we go. Whole bunch of them right there. Boy, I don't remember this map. I should too, and I just don't. It's just been too long. All right, well. I cannot remember, but I don't think there's any reason to continue down on this level. I think we can go to the next group. But let's just do a little quick wipe out here. Yesterday we played Dune Awakening. I don't know if you guys tuned in for that yesterday, but man, that game, I was really kind of pissed off that I spent $59 on that game. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, I guess is the best word to use. It was, I mean, Sons of the Forest. That's what it was. Sons of the Forest with new reskinned. I mean, honestly. And I played Sons of the Forest. I like Sons of the Forest. It was different. It was all right. But yeah, it's I couldn't tell, like, where's this game gonna go? What are you gonna do when it's just running around grabbing stuff? And the building of my fort was just terrible. It was like so buggy and it drove me insane a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and go up. Wow, we're getting our gear is so full. I don't want to go do a corrupt. I never really got into the corrupts in this game. I just never really enjoyed it too much. I do them at a little bit higher level, but I never really enjoyed them. Am I not at the top yet? What the fudge? Look at how freaking big this thing was.
That would only slow me down.
Yeah, I know, you're full, you're full, you're full. I get it. I'm not even going to open up chests anymore because it's just making me want to pick stuff up and I can't. We are full. Yeah, I'll open that one. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, hurry up. I think this is one of the more interesting bosses right here.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Oh. Wasn't paying attention. I just shot over outer space right there. There we go.
Spread the word amongst your kind, Nightmare. You're not welcome in my world.
Yeah, what she said. Okay. Can't pick up nothing because we ain't got no room for nothing. We're just going to do all of those, even though we probably should not have, but... So, let's do this real quick before we just walk away from all this beautiful loot on the ground. Let's see. So I know that we're not going to use this. All right. We know we're not. So let's take that and put it over here and let's identify it. Got two of them right here. This one's not a bad piece. Okay, this is another one that more likely we're not going to use. So what else we got here? Energy shield 63. Okay, we're not going to use this piece. Oh, wait. Before I say that. Okay. This is the one that we were going to play with, but we're not going to now. And this is the other one. Although these are good mats, but I have a ton of mats, all right? Lots and lots and lots and lots of mats. Not going to use that. It's all blue. I don't even know why I'm wearing the ones that I'm wearing right there. But I'm not going to use that either. Okay. So, what did that do for us? Absolutely nothing. Because we still can't fit anything in there. Because we're just full. So we're just going to give it up. Don't need anything, to be honest, so we're fine. Now we just need to get to town. So let's do that. And we're in Act 3. Let's go back here. All right. Let's turn in some stuff.
Fare you well. You have made peace. Return, if you must.
I knew this strength.
Come on.
For returning our reality.
You're welcome.
Journey well.
I am not surprised. Be well.
How be you?
Okay. So let's do what now? Oh, I remember we did a change here and we didn't go back and change it. So yeah, we need to go here. We stole a point from there because we had to get that, which I didn't want to do, but we didn't have a choice. And now we're going to go here. Because I'm going to go there and then we're going to go right there. All right. Okay. And then after that, what do I want to do after that? I'm thinking come back over here and grab this for my resistances. I think we'll go there next. First, we got to finish this over here. And hopefully, I'm remembering correctly from my memory on this build because it's been a long time. All right, so we need to get rid of some stuff, like big time. First of all, let's do this because we have a. Let's see. Look, we already have a bunch because that's because we just migrated all my characters this morning, right before going live. I haven't picked up this game for quite a while. And I just migrated them all, and it just gave me everything from all of them, all massed together, which is awesome. I mean, I love it. All right, let's go here. Oh, but it cleared those. Isn't that interesting? That's interesting. Huh. Wonder if that's a bug. Didn't know it cleared those. And I think we're going to do some playing around with these. But for now, we're just going to stick them. Oh, see? Look. It moved everything when I did that. I haven't even looked at this, okay? Since we started the stream, I did all the migration right before we started. Look at these pieces in here. Damn, I didn't realize I had these. Oh, geez, Louise. Well, you can see we're set. This is just from all my characters. Let's look at the next one. None of the maps came. Oh, a few did, but that seems like we're missing a whole lot there. That's weird. Now, why is this remove only? What? That's weird. Very strange that that's up there like that. Played this game for a lot of years, man. You can see some of my mats are through the roof. All right. Wow. Been a long, long time. Holy cow. Didn't carry over none of my essence. We added these two today. Oh, wait. Where's another remove only? Why are these so weird? Okay. I don't even know why I'm looking for gear. When I go in there and see this, I'm going, well, why am I even farming gear now? I forgot that I even had all this stuff. Holy smokes. And there's more. Nothing in there. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, it's just silly that we're farming anything. Okay. Oh, wait. So this above my head is like if you're a Diablo 4 player, that's like grabbing a spire in Diablo 4, okay? And see how it just wore off? So when you get that, you want to do just like in Diablo 4, you want to cover as much territory as you can, use it to its advantage because it's giving you superpowers. Come on, Chicky.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but
Fine, Tolman, got you. Let's just keep clearing stuff out here. I kind of remember this map actually, which is scary. All right, done. Oh, wrong way. So my gear that I'm wearing is very dated right now. It's just it's already needs to be replaced. And now that I just looked at my stash and see that I've got all the gear I need, I'm like, okay, we just need to find some time and we're going to go change it.
Mortality is the mother of life. We have
But I usually don't do that kind of stuff online because it's boring for you guys. So I'll do it this afternoon. Once we log off here, we'll do a little bit of gear swapping. Be back again tomorrow, and he'll be like a badass from hell. I need to go back to King's March because I'm pretty sure that my city's funding is getting low. There's the Sarn encampment. All right, let's go to the encampment. Beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, that is going to the slums. Just trying to remind myself of all this. Been a while. Here's our beautiful ascendancy plaque. We've already completed all of them. But technically with this character we haven't. It's just because of all my other characters.
There is nothing
So
else.
we've been doing them again. Just for the point of doing them. I need to go back to King's March. Let's get all this done first though. Wait, let's make sure we have that grabbed. Goodbye. And there, we're done. So now I want to go to King's March real quick.
Hail.
Oh, I could have managed town right from there. I didn't even realize it and I clicked it. I forgot about that. Dang it.
Need something smithed.
No, I don't need anything smithed. Although, listen. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Is that the exile I spy?
Hail. That will do nicely.
Okay. I don't have very much money, huh? All right. All work complete. 5 of 12, 3 of 4, 3 of 7, 4. You guys are breaking the bank here. I'm telling you. Okay, so which way do we want to go? Complete the labyrinth. Find Tolman in the crematorium and disenchant. Oh, I forgot to do that disenchant. It's an optional, but I should have done it. Let's see. What do we want to do? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay, we're good. I thought, wait a minute, we didn't even empty our gear. All right.
The Monkey King has built his throne on
The
your
Monkey
back.
King.
A throne of gold and gem, polished with blood and tear. Throw off the Monkey King and his shining privy before your back is broken.
Yeah, what he said. Okay. Oh, why did I pick that up? Oh. I honestly don't need to pick up anything because I have every piece of gear imaginable, I think. I need gold. Because King's March is breaking me. That's going to be a completed King's March Friday of the new season is really going to be a focus point. The Atlas as well, because that's basically what the season's going to be surrounding is the Atlas. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on here with this new league. Super excited about it. Hence the reason you see me back into this game now. Because they got some new content coming and I'm psyched. Scream. All right, here we go. Actually, thinking here what I want to do is to a point here where I need to stop, I think. What level are we? Oh man, we really brought our we created this character this morning, level 29, pretty fast actually. But I think I need to take a break from this. So let's go back to town. And we're going to call it for the day, guys. This was a blast. I had lots of fun. I'm glad you all were able to join me, as always. Tomorrow is Saturday. I usually don't do streams on the weekend. Excuse me, but we might. Can't say that I won't. Just because I am having fun. PoE is always fun for me. Always. PoE 1 is always a fun game for me. Always, always, always. All right, y'all. I will see you all very soon again. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. But until then, please be safe, be kind as always, and take